I know you guys like to see things like this. This is being set up for a rental. You see it's ceilings, the roof's had some repairs done. Just tell you what you're looking at. There's your ceiling joists, which also acts as your roof ties, if you will, from side to side. There is your rafter. That would be your ridge board. And then while you're here, you look at things like how tight the craftsmanship, how tight the ridge board and the rafters are together. And they look pretty good. So when this is exposed, you do your little quick inspections. Same thing when you come down here, the valleys and hips, etc. You look at all the craftsmanship, and you know it's not that bad. It's pretty acceptable. These are lookouts. They turn directions on it. They tripled it up to take the load of, doubled it up. They doubled up and then ledgered it. So they doubled that and ledgered it. Wasn't even required to double it, but doubling is okay with that. The overhang, it's only, at this point, it's only the ceiling load. And the ceiling load on this one was literally paneling. So it was almost nothing at all. Now, current day, you wouldn't be able to do things like this. This would have to be the nominal actual size is that minimum. And that would get doubled. This would get doubled. That load, you could do that if you wanted to, but then you'd have to calculate why the loads on that. So that would get double. Because this roof load that we're looking at here, a lot of it is going on to this rafter here. This design is kind of a multiple angle design. Here is another one that would be doubled. So it's perfectly okay because it's existing and you're not disturbing it. It is exposed, so there's an exposed rule too that says once you expose something, you got to bring it up to code. So that's something they could pick on you if they wanted to, but you would argue back that, you know, you're just replacing the ceiling, and you'd win that. They would not go down that. They would not go down that line with you. Oh, okay. So someone did a repair here when they did the roof repair. They did this sister here, and obviously they missed nails where they put them in right there, and they did a little sistering there, probably just for holding the panel, the piece of plywood. So no harm, no foul. That's obviously moisture going on up there. It's from rot. They could have replaced that also. That is pretty far gone. Oh, over here now we got some insects. Some wood-destroying insects. You'd want to go ahead just for the heck of it. Just treat that and see how bad it is. Check it with an awl penetration. Now we're on top of a wood floor. It's not concrete. It's just appearing that way. We're elevated on a porch. So this person did this repair. It's terrible, right? They should have replaced the sill. Now it's way off the ground. You don't even have to use treat it, but we're talking off the ground about 3 feet. But you don't do that. That's just, you know, laziness. It's just laziness. A little seam. I don't know, that's a closet. It comes from the kitchen, believe it or not. I guess it would be a pantry at that point in the kitchen. Again, some more sistering. You guys might call sistering something else. So the spans are pretty long, pretty wide, but we're okay with this. While you're here, you would still check the anchoring fastening down to the sill plate. You would inspect the sill plate. And, of course, all this electric needs to be brought up to code. Especially the bare wiring here, the strip wiring, exposed wiring. It's no longer in its sheathing, it's manufactured sheathing, or in even this guy here. So yeah, and now this is probably squirrels or something eating it. Right there. See, it's missing. It's not just torn. It's missing. If it was torn, it would just be a typical scrape, etc. But you see it right there too. Those are damn squirrels that eat this stuff. This is why I think that all codes should require that it go into a BX cable, cabling, because these guys can kill you. These damn squirrels can. Here we go again. And that cabling would protect it. So if they ate here, it could cause a short between the two of them on arc and catch that wood on fire. Or catch some insulation on fire, and then there's your fire. All right, so here's the kitchen. We'll just race through this part. This is just, you know, I'm helping this contractor out. He's getting started, and he's getting quite a few hiccups, if you will. You know, I gave him showed him how to, you know, they're supposed to do full strips of spackling, not just little pieces. So I just gave him a quick sample of that. And, you know, just showed him that this whole thing should be done. Just a quick sample. But he didn't do anything. Just look what he's doing. See his quality. He's new. And if you guys know what it's like, these new contractors, they do work like this. They don't, you know, they don't get it. It's just full strips. He will get it. He will get it. Because the contract that he works under, they're going to only allow so much of what they call an ugly sister is what they allow. I haven't heard that word before, that term before. In all my years, I have not heard ugly sister. Yeah, I guess I was isolated from that one. It's taken a long time to get these walls primed and set, you know, and done. And he should be racing along. And there it is again, but he's a little slow on that. Now, he needs to hire a plumber. I told him such. You know, you're not allowed to do plumbing work unless you're a licensed plumber. And it appears he's, you know, going that far still. Hopefully I won't send him to my video. I won't identify him specifically. But you can see that's not going to go in. It's not going to go in. You have to set the tub first. Then you can put your wall, etc. in. But more than likely, you're going to have to open this wall out here to set that tub. Of course, you can cut the tub in half and then put it together with some glue. I'm only kidding, right? There's going to be blown-in insulation going in here. Windows are being ordered, as I understand. I know you guys like this stuff. Oh, he had got one of his workers fall through the ceiling. He patched that real quickly, as I told him such. To get that done, man. You don't want the head guy to see that. Oh, interesting. Look, what do you observe? That's the come on, that's the mirroring of all the floor joists, ceiling joists, which are not the roof rafters. They're the ceiling joists because it says an A-frame roof on it. So that's all you're looking at. And look, you can even see the nails. And this exposed itself through moisture and mirrored itself through. Wow, pretty cool. All right, just thought I'd give you guys a quick little scan of that. Hey, one more thing. Let me do this for you. They're going. Oh, you took it out already. Never mind. It's gonna be a part 2 video. The support basement wall. They took it out. Okay, let me see if I can get the light on. Awesome. Did it come on? Yeah. Right here. So what do you guys think? Would this work? Does this work? Sure it does. It's a little bit of an overhang, a little cantilever, if you will, over top of each column. The header above, or girder above, is transferring the load down to this girder here, transferring the loads down these columns. And there's your floor joist, 1, 2, and the third one pretty much aligns with the column, so that's out. This one aligns with the column, that's out. That leaves us 2 joists on this side and 2 joists on this side. The loads are being transferred by 2 2x8s roughly, just the span of the width of this column. This was a doorway at one point. That's why the extra height. The basement was finished. It had a bathroom down here, wall, drywall, etc. It was finished. So I tagged this for him the other day, and he re-tagged it. That's not the tag. It was another tag saying do not turn on. Do not turn on until you cap this. Now he removed the thread and put tape on it. This is the things that, you know, I'm trying to teach these guys this, and this is just craziness. Because that's actually on in the on position. That's not locked out. That's not locked out. So, good thing is the street, they must have locked it out at the street. Because if they turn that on at the street, this place is going to build up with gas. I'm done. This just irritates me. I go out of my way to teach these guys, and stupid stuff like this. He puts a tag saying this. I literally had this locked out, ran the tag through there, identified why you should not turn it on until the gas valve in the kitchen, I said, and the gas valve for the dryer is capped off. No, I mean, sorry, the gas connections. I'm done. And this thing here, put the damn panel cover on back on it. Let me show you the damn gas line in the kitchen there, and then I'll terminate this video. Oh, okay, you put a gas, but you still plug it. I told him to cap it because you don't want the dust to get down in here. See the dust down in there? Let's see if I can turn off the light. See, I just used my finger to clean it out a little bit. And somebody can accidentally step on this and turn it, open it. You cap this stuff. If it's not connected to the part, cap it. All right, I'm done. You guys can be triggered also. I know I am. Take care.